The partial government shutdown is affecting millions of people across the country and, of course, right here in central Ohio. As our partner, the Newark Advocate, first reported, that includes one Licking County family struggling to pay for the funeral of a 2-year-old girl who was allegedly murdered last week. And 10 TV's Chuck Strickler joins us live now with more on this really sad story.
Yes, it is, Kristen. The boyfriend of 2-year-old Jocelyn Runyon's mother remains in jail tonight. He's charged with the little girl's murder. And now the family is preparing to lay Jocelyn to rest. The local community has come together to help the family financially. But the government shutdown is making those efforts more challenging than they normally would be.
The small town of Utica, where time seems to pass a little more slowly than in bigger cities. A community that lost 2-year-old Jocelyn Runyon last week in the care of her mother's boyfriend. Detectives say 24-year-old Daniel Hall admitted he shook the little girl while he was babysitting her when she would not stop crying, though Hall's attorney says family members indicated she fell from a counter. As the investigation continues, the people here are pouring out their hearts. Businesses up and down Main Street, like Lonsinger's Pharmacy, have put out jars on the little girl's behalf, collecting dollars and coins to help defray the cost of the funeral.
Well, being in a small town community is very important to us. We are part of this community. So it was something that touched our hearts, and we just wanted to support them in any way we could.
Friends of the family were also working to set up a fund at some area banks to pay for funeral expenses, but the ongoing government shutdown has made that process a lot more difficult. Typically, you need an employer identification number to set up a charity account, so all the funds raised remain tax-free. But ever since the shutdown, the IRS has not issued any EINs to anyone.
Despite that obstacle, a fund was set up at the Park National Bank, and support is coming from other resources, too.
I have messaged and emailed her mother, just offering my emotional support.
Megan Crace started Garrett's Project, a support group in Newark, when she lost her son.
You deal with it every day of your life. My son has been gone for almost 3.5 years, and I still have days where I break down.
Now, Megan Crace and Garrett's Project is planning to hold a fundraiser for Jocelyn's family at the Heath Pizza Hut on October 22nd. We have also learned that the funeral home is helping the family and accepting donations to pay for funeral and burial costs. Live in the studio, Chuck Strickler, 10 TV News.